How are we doing, everyone? Thanks for joining me for this video. You'll have to excuse if I'm soaking wet during this. I've just come off a really good one I've just made prior to this. If you haven't watched it, the old CC Moore Pro Stim Liver Boilie versus Dumbbell, that's a good watch, to be fair, or I think it's a good one. But we're going to carry on, so let me spin you around and show you where we are, what's happening, and let's get into it. Well, as it stands, you'll see it's kind of like, you can kind of work out how the last vlog finished. So yeah, might be worth a watch. But what we're going to do in this one is I'm staying in this peg, so there's fish down here. I've been consistently catching the whole day here. So on this one, I'm going to be trying the method feeder. Someone's asked for it quite a few times. You know who you are. I've not ignored you. I've just not got around to making it, mate. I've not had any method feeders. I have bought some. I will show you in a moment what the setup is, etc. We will get on with it, but I've not ignored your request. So this one is for you and anyone else who's interested in method feeder fishing for carp, because it's something I don't even know if I've ever done. So how well I get this right or how wrong I get it, I guess we're going to find out, won't we? So I'll bring you back when things are tidied up, rods are set up, etc. And we'll yeah, see if I can catch a carp on a method feeder. Let's take you through the rod setup. All three rods are fished the same. 17-pound KORDA long chuck mainline. And onto the main line, I've slid an ESP, I think they're called a mega method feeder. This is a 2-ounce one. All three of them are 2 ounces. So that's just slid straight on the main line. And then here I've got a green buffer bead, and that's got a big-eyed size 8 swivel. So that rod and that rod has got that on it. The left-hand rod, it's exactly the same setup. I've just got a ring swivel purely because I didn't have a third one of those. So that is the setup. The mix I've got, like I say, I've never really done this, so don't jump up and down if I've got it wrong. But this stuff here, SYNDICATE Super Crush Method Mix Ground Bait. Does it even say what flavour it is? Looking, Specimen Method Mix, Blended Fish Meals, Crushed Pellets, Cereals and Seeds. That's what it says. So I've got some of that. I've got a fourth method feeder, which is a 3-ounce one, but this has got the mould. So I think you're meant to mould the ground bait around that method feeder. You're meant to fill us a ground bait, push it in, and it's meant to mould it. I don't know. Like I say, this is all alien to me. So that's that. I've got a little tub for mixing some up. I do remember the last time I fished a method feeder, people went nuts because I put the water in first, so I won't be making that mistake. I'm going to put the powder in and add the water slowly. I've got 3 rigs here. I'll just show you that all the same. Let's just get one that isn't tangled. So that's my usual size 5 thinking angler's hook with a micro ring swivel on it and a hook bead. And then, wait, come back here. That is just the Merlin hook link I've been using in about 4 inches. And I've got a big loop on there so I can loop to loop the hook baits on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all the hook baits looped on. Then I'm going to get some stuff mixed up. And then we'll have a go and see if I can even mould some stuff around the feeder. I've also got some paste with me as well, so depending how this goes, I may try a bit of manila paste around one feeder to see if that's any better than ground bait. I don't know. Anyway, I'll bring you back when the stuff is mixed and sorted. So I've poured some of my method mix into my little tub. The first thing I notice is it's very coarse, and there's some quite big bits in it, like if you see there, that's a whole seed there. So it's quite coarse, but what I'm going to do is just sort of add a tiny bit of water and mix it slowly and add a little bit as I go. So let me mix it up and I'll bring it back when I think it's ready. Let you have a look, and then if it's not, I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments, and if it is, we'll get on with it. So I now think I'm at the right consistency where it's dry but it molds together. I'm not sure, maybe it's a little bit too dry, I don't know, but from what I can work out is I put some of that in there like that, and then I'm going to fish it out the feeder. So I believe you can fish it in or out. So then I put that in there and I push that in quite tight. Maybe I should use 2 hands, and then when I spin it over, that should pull out and it should be moulded around it if I got it right. Here's where it goes wrong. Oh, hello. No way. So is that right then? And then I guess we chuck that in. I'm going to try fishing it out of the method feeder first on all 3. So I'm going to make all 3 up and we'll get them in. So far so good. Look, 3 little bait missiles ready to go out there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get you on the camera stand, or get them out there and see what happens, because that seems a bit too easy and it's gone too well, but I don't know, could all fall apart when I go to cast it, who knows. We'll soon find out. As they're all good to go, I'm just going to unhook each hook bait and cast all 3 in one sort of go. So yeah, let's see how my first time fishing a flatbed method feeder goes. Here we go then, 3 rods out on flatbed method feeders. That seemed to go a bit too smoothly. They've mixed up all right, they've stuck to it all right, they've gone flying out, they're okay. I don't know the frequency of how often I'm meant to recast, or do you just sit and wait? I don't know. I have had a little look on YouTube, and it's mainly match people. This seems a lot more of a match tactic than a big carp sort of tactic. But we're going to give it a go. So the match boys are casting quite regularly, so I'm going to do it every like 20 minutes, because then it works in with the 3-hour slot. You know what, the middle rod's away. Spin you around, I'll straighten you up. We're away. How quick was that? Oh, it's gone under that line. That's it. And there we have my first ever flatbed method feeder caught carp, and that's took how long? Less than 5 minutes. And we've actually got a double take. maybe this is a good method then. Two landing nets equals 2 carp. Still got that rod out there. I'm going to bring that in because if that goes I'm going to be in a bit of a mess, but how bloody quick was that? So I've just treated this one, done his hook hold, checked him over. You'll see he's a lovely fully scaled, really lovely fish. Checked his hook hold, which is this side. I've treated it. Let me flip him over. I recognise you, old friend. I've caught you before, so one with no eye. So he is around about the 14 pound mark. So thank you very much. Let's get this one back in. Okay, we're going to release this one first. If my net works, you can see it's bloody splayed wide open. It's crap. These sabre ones, they're not very good. I need to get better ones. So let's see if I can just sink that net down and get you out, because I think you're probably going to get caught in it. Oh no, you're going. Thank you. Off you go. Nice to see you again. Right, while we've got the camera running, let's take this out. Look at it, it's just shit in it. Right, let's get this one from under the bucket of water, and then we'll let this common go now as well. Right. Another one that doesn't want to go. What is up with you lot? It's simple. I dip the net, you bloody swim out. That's how the game works. No, you'll go in a minute. I'm gonna have to flip him upside down, this one, and just lift the net up. Come on, there we go. You're going. That's it. There you go. Thank you very much. Crikey, it's over a minute to release 2 fish. Whew, right, rebait, recast. Let's go again. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, because that was a bit manic, wasn't it? Haven't recast in. I'm just going to have a minute. I'm in no rush, but while I'm sitting here, I've actually got a couple of minutes spare. I will just say, as always, thank you to you lot for supporting the channel in whatever way that you do. It really is appreciated from me. I'll make sure I say it in every video. If I ever forget to say it, I do apologise, because I do genuinely mean it, and it really is helping my channel grow, especially you lot that subscribed. Thank you very much for clicking that button. It really does help the channel get bigger and bigger. If you're new and you haven't yet subscribed, or you've been watching for a while and you've not managed to click the button, please consider it. It is free. There's no contract. You can unsubscribe anytime. It just helps promote my channel so more people discover me. But I also understand some people don't like being a subscriber for whatever reason it is. So if you're one of those, if you wouldn't mind just giving the video a thumbs up or a comment or anything like that, that is equally as effective, or near enough as effective. So from me, whatever it is you do, thanks very much. Right, I'm going to have a sip of water. I've got to put a fresh hook bait on the middle rod. I'm half wondering, do I just fish 2 rods for now? Does that normally happen, like double takes on the method feeder, or I don't know. I'm going to make a decision, but for now we're just going to fish 2 rods. I'm going to put one on the ground bait, and I am actually going to get some paste out of my van and wrap one on paste, because we've caught 2 fish within a matter of minutes of casting in. So yeah, I can't maintain that pace. Anyway, let's put you back on the rods ready. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to cast in, and we'll see what happens. So what I've done is, on the right hand rod, I've wrapped some STICKYBAITS manila paste. Now this stuff is about £7 a pop, whereas that in there and that bag of that's 2 kilos was just over a tenner. So yeah, couldn't afford to fish paste all the time. But the left hand rod, you'll see I've gone again with that stuff. The right hand rod's going to be fisher paste. That's going to have a rest. I've just wetted this up. I noticed this has dried out very, very quickly, so maybe I should have the lid on that. And I think I should also maybe have a round bucket, because you mix ground baits and stuff in round buckets from what I've seen. So already that's something I've learned. I needed a round tub, not a square one, and to keep the lid on it, because I've had to dampen it down, because when I tried to put that on then, in that short time, it just powdered off, it dried out. So that's something I'm learning. So maybe some of you watching are learning this. Some of you method boys will be like, what the hell is he doing? I'm having a laugh, that's what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to get those rods back out. I'm not going to show you me casting in again, but the left hand one will have the feeder stuff, the right hand one will have the manila paste. So I'll see you when they're ready and done. That's those 2 back out there now. Like I say, the middle rod, I'm just going to rest it, because I don't think I need a 3rd rod in here at the moment, if that's what the action's like. I mean, I could sit in now the rest of the session, nothing happens. But I don't know. I got a friend on my syndicate water, I don't know if you watch any of those, any of you lot, but my mate Rich, he fishes the flatbed for the tench, and he just picked the carp up from the bloody tench lake, which is the one I'm on, trying to catch the carp. So maybe there's something in this, but it seems very easy fishing. Is it meant to be easy? Just putting some ground bait around a method, throwing it out, and that's it, you know? There's not really any sort of skill factor to it. I suppose you can up it by getting on the same spot every time and doing that, but for here, yeah, this seems easy. So we might be doing this a bit more often. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you over there watching the 2 rods, and we'll see what happens. Maybe that was beginner's luck, eh? Because I've had them in there about 4 minutes now, or long enough to do a clip and bring you over here, and nothing's happened. So it must have been beginner's luck. But what I'll do is I'll just leave the camera rolling, and we'll see what happens. You are kidding. That must have been me hit it with a rod. Right, any of you locals that watch this, I can now tell you I've got a fish called split tail. It's about £25 common. That's what's in the net. Unbelievable. How's you looking one day? That split tail in there. It's a fish I wanted to catch. I caught this many years ago, around 12, 13 pounds. It floats around 24, 25 pound. 100% is that fish. How long have we been fishing? Half an hour. And we've had 3 bites already. I've actually brought the other rod in because that's just mental. If the old flatbed's a way forward in here, we'll be doing that from now on. But I'm going to get all sorted, move all these rods out of the way, get the fish properly set. We'll get him out, we'll weigh him up, we'll have a look at him, we'll get it back, and yeah, what a session so far on the flatbed. There we have it, split tail, £24, 4 ounces. Happy days, thank you very much. Right, let's get it back where it belongs. What a beast. Hook's all good, treated. I'll give you a bit more just in case. Just get another dolloping in there. Give you some of that. Right, let's lift him back in and I'll bring you lot and show you the release of split tail. Here we go then. I'm absolutely soaked. I really couldn't care. Thank you very much. The one everybody wants. Go on then, mate. Let's get you back. Go on. Get in there. Right, on that note, I'm piss wet, I'm sat in water. It's outro time. I'm out of here. What can you say? That flatbed method feeder, do you know what? Whoever it was suggested it, I can't remember exactly who it is now, but I know you've asked for it a few times. You're an absolute legend. What an amazing method that is. We haven't been fishing 40 minutes, you know, and that's it. I'm wrapping the vlog up. I'm piss wet through. I've been down here all day. The sun's beaming. The fish I've wanted to catch, I've just caught. That was the one, split tail. A lot of people want it. It's not a hard fish to catch. It's a regular visit to the bank. It's just one I wanted. And yeah, we've got half an hour into the session. Weird bite. Straight away on the flatbed. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I've had a wicked time making this one, as you can imagine. And yeah, just don't forget the old thumbs up, subscribe, etc. and all that. And I'll see you on the next one, which won't be for a while because I'm actually off surfing in Cornwall tomorrow. So happy days. I'll see you lot in probably 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks when I'm back. But until then, take care. Thanks for watching. Be lucky yourselves and keep the faith.